It's January 28, 2022. I'm Todd Dunn. And today I have been getting ready for the storm we have forecast for tomorrow. Anybody who's been following the national news has probably heard about the big blizzard we're supposed to have. So let's take a look at the driveway the way it is now. And you can see it's pretty clear. A lot of the snow that was here after I plowed it last time has melted off. And I've been getting ready. Here's the pickup truck. 2019 Ram 1500 with the Fisher HT plow on it. And the only other prep that I've done was I did put it in four-wheel drive. And I lifted the wipers off the windshield. So it's pretty minor prep. So what are we expecting here? Well, here on the coast of Maine, the forecasts are a little scattered, but what they range from is a low of about a foot of snow to a high of 22 inches. There's the road where I cleared it the other day. Acadia National Park, and the road going down to the corner. So 22 inches of snow is what we could get, and 22 inches of snow is quite a bit to plow off at one time. That's almost as deep as my plow blade is high. So visualize the truck sitting in undisturbed snow with the snow right up to the top of the plow blade. Well, the issue with that is that snow, once you start pushing it, gets heavy. So although the snow we are likely to get is probably going to be pretty light and fluffy, it's supposed to start early tomorrow morning, and we're expecting the temperature to be around 12 degrees then. So any snow that comes down tomorrow morning is going to be light, fluffy, easy to move. It's supposed to warm up during the day tomorrow, though, to 20 degrees, which is still pretty cool, so I'm not expecting any heavy, wet snow. Just a lot of light, fluffy snow. And it's supposed to continue snowing until sometime tomorrow night, but the temperature is supposed to drop back down to 10 to 12 degrees tomorrow night. So the heaviest snow is probably going to come down later in the day tomorrow. So my plan is, depending on how much snow we get, to come out tomorrow afternoon about 3 o'clock, clean the truck off, and do a quick plow job of the driveway and run out and back on the road a couple times. And I am figuring that in the worst case, I might have to move a foot of light fluffy snow, which won't stress the truck at all. And then I'll go out again Sunday after the snow stops. So that's the plan. The old Ram 1500 should be able to handle it. I'm pretty confident it will, even if I wait till Sunday. And here's the reason why. Some years ago, my old truck was a Chevy Silverado 1500 with the V6 engine. That truck was 500-600 pounds lighter than this truck and had a lot less power and torque. And we had a 24-inch overnight snowfall one time, and the Silverado moved the snow just fine. I did have to put it in low range four-wheel drive, but other than that, I had no trouble moving 24 inches of snow that came down warmer than what we're expecting tomorrow. So this truck has the 5.7 Hemi V8. As I said, it's about 500 pounds heavier than the Silverado. So that gives me better traction and more power, more torque. So even if I have to move 22 inches of snow, I'm pretty confident that this truck can do the job. particularly since it's relatively flat here, as you can see. So that's my prep for the big blizzard we're supposed to have tomorrow. The only possible issue is that the wind is supposed to be blowing in the 40-mile-per-hour range with gusts up into the 55 to 60. And with light snow like that, we may get a little drifting. But the wind is going to be from the north. And right now, we're looking north. So I don't expect that I'll get any drifting back there where the truck is. Might be a little drift over here where I'm going to push the snow. And on the road, we're not going to get much of a drift because the road is east-west. And it's in the woods except for one area. There's one house up there that's got a big open yard. And when we've had this kind of condition, heavy snow and strong winds, we do get a little drifting on the road. So there's one spot up there where we might have a little drifting. Yeah, but the trick to that is just to have enough momentum to carry through if there are some drifts. So anyway, that's it. That's my prep for the big blizzard. The only other thing I have to do is there's a possibility that we could have a power outage tomorrow. So that's what that is there for. That's a kilowatt of solar panels, and those are connected to a 10 kilowatt hour battery bank. And what I may do is turn my inverter on to the pass-through setting and let power go through as long as we're connected. And if we lose power, it'll take less than one AC cycle to switch over, and we won't even really notice it, except that not every circuit in the house is on the backup power system. So we may, find that there's a clock in the living room that will shut down. The stove won't work. We won't be able to run the clothes dryer and a few other things like that. But other than that, everything should work. The refrigerator, the freezer, the heating system, and we'll be in good shape. Oh, talking about the heating system, I should mention that part of my prep was to bring a bunch of firewood into the house. We've got the wood stove filled with woods, ready to light off. If the power goes off, we'll do that so that we won't draw quite as much power. And the 10 kilowatt hour battery bank is enough, if we're heating the house primarily with wood, to keep us going for at least 48 hours. And if it looks like any power outage that we have might last longer than that, well, we'll just maybe cycle the refrigerator and freezer on and off. They're the only other big draws. And we might be able to stretch it out to 72 hours. And if the battery bank does go flat, well, I have an 8,000 watt generator that I can hook up. So we'll get through this storm one way or the other. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and so that you get a notification of what happens tomorrow, because I will be filming the event and snow removal activities. Why don't you consider subscribing to my channel? Thanks for watching.